Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. So my wife and I met when she was 22. We hit it off and were married within a year. She was always child-free and told me that from the start. I figured she was just young and free and eventually she would settle down like every other woman out there. Well, eventually it started looking like she was actually serious and she wanted to get her tubes removed. This really bothered me and I told her I think I'd be upset if she did it. Eventually, I managed to get her to agree to have one kid, so we started trying right away. She still wanted her tubes removed immediately after. We got pregnant fast. It was incredible. Everything went smoothly during the pregnancy and my wife gave birth to our son. My advice request comes into play here. My wife has not been the same since he was born. She cries more than he does, doesn't seem to want to hold him, and refuses to let him nurse from her. He's on formula and we can barely afford even though she has the ability to nurse him. She used to be fun, bubbly, joking. Now it's like she's a completely different person. Uh-oh. Yesterday I came home from work to the both of them crying and screaming and my wife just said, "Get him out of my house," referring to our son. I didn't know what to do, so I took him to my parents' house and came back home and my wife was still in the same spot, crying, telling me her life is ruined and that she had thoughts of running away. I have no idea what to do here. I feel like my wife has a duty to our son to nurse and love him, yet she's trying to abandon him. Should I call CPS to talk to her about what she's doing? A hospital for her? What can I do about this? Is splitting up and me taking our son the best route? How else do I get him out of the house? Oh my gosh. I think she definitely needs some therapy for sure. It's like she's experiencing postpartum depression, right? I feel like the both of them are in the wrong. Because honestly, girl, if you didn't want to have kids, just stick to it. Stick to your plan. Don't have kids. Find someone who doesn't want to have kids with you. Alright? Like, don't have kids to make someone happy, okay? That's always the worst. Having kids when you don't want kids to try to satisfy someone. Like, no. Have the kid because you actually want to have the kid. Don't have a kid because you want to make someone else happy. Alright? And the husband, what did you expect? She never wanted kids. And you convinced her to have a kid. So obviously, she's gonna act this way. Like, she didn't want the kid in the first place. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I feel bad for the both of them. She definitely needs therapy. And what's with the last question? How else do I get him out of the house? What, he doesn't want the kid anymore? Because from what I read in the comments that he was replying to other people, he was saying he doesn't like the kid either anymore. So what was the whole point of this? Convincing your wife to have a kid but you don't even like the kid. Dude, some people are actually stupid. And what's with him being like, yeah, she will settle down like most women do. Okay, bro, okay, jeez. Just listen to your wife, man. Like, if she doesn't want kids, she don't want kids. Why are you trying to convince her that she does want kids? Now the kid's life is ruined because of you guys. Hope you're happy. And it's the fact that he stated that they don't have money to buy baby formula. So, like, what was the point of having a kid when you can't even financially provide for the kid? These people really did not think it through, especially the guy. Like, you're the one who wanted the kid, so why didn't you think about the financial aspect of everything? And you didn't think about how your wife would act after the kid comes out, and she never wanted kids in the first place. And now you're going to be like Pikachu shocked and being like, oh my god, I can't believe she doesn't want any relationship with the kid. Well, I thought she told you that in the beginning. My wife and I have been together for 6 years, married for 2. She used to talk to me all the time. She used to share her day with me, just randomly tell me her thoughts, stuff like that. However, she also used to want to talk about problems we were having a lot. It felt like we were always talking about what I did wrong. She thought I spent too much time talking to exes. We were friends. I don't prioritize her over work. It's my career. Am I supposed to quit? And mostly that I didn't care enough about her. It was so many different ways that she came to that conclusion, but it was just like we were just always sitting down for a serious talk. So I told her about a year ago that I didn't want to talk anymore. I was just tired of hearing everything I was doing wrong. I provide everything we need. Can I just have a break? I told her that if she had a problem with the way I did things, then she could get out of my house and would get a divorce. She told me that she was trying to communicate because she didn't feel appreciated and that I had one foot out the door. But I think that's ridiculous. I know it's harsh, but I was at my wit's end. So now, a year later, she barely talks to me at all. When I ask about her day, she says, fine. When I talk to her about work or politics or my day, she says, oh wow, cool, and kind of walks away. Her attitude isn't bad, she's very sweet, but it's just like she doesn't care anymore. I didn't want to talk about our problems anymore, but I didn't mean stop talking, period. We really don't talk about anything that doesn't have to do with our life or household. In the evenings, she just turns on the TV and we watch something until bed. Now I don't know what to do because I found out today that she won a pretty big award at her job and she didn't tell me. Last Friday, she said she had to work late and it was cool. I didn't ask. Today, I found out she was really at a dinner where she was celebrated for this award. She invited some of her friends and her mum and brothers. I ran into her brother at the store today and he mentioned the dinner and said that he was sorry I couldn't make it. I asked what he meant and he said the dinner, how I wasn't able to go because I was sick. I asked him to explain the whole thing to me and so now he knows too. What am I supposed to do? Is she punishing me or something? Do I tell her that I know? Why wouldn't she tell me? I didn't think she'd take it this far and now I'm thinking she's being petty. Does anyone have experience here? I love my wife and I'd do anything for her, but I'm so confused. Bro, you literally just told her you don't care about her though. It's crazy how he'd be like, but I love her and I care so much about her, but you don't care about her enough to listen to her problems. All you hear is just her yapping away, but you don't listen. That's the thing. Honestly, sometimes all that someone is asking for is just for someone to listen. If you can't even listen, then there's no point in communicating, alright? Communicating is if someone can listen, alright? If you're communicating and someone's like a brick wall and they just don't understand anything that you're talking about, then there's no point in communicating because that's just wasting your breath then. So that's what she's thinking. Oh, it's just a waste of time if I try to communicate because he just doesn't listen anyway, so why would I tell him anything? Honestly, she is being a bit petty, but to be fair, I don't blame her. If your husband tells you, if you have a problem, then get out of my house and we can get a divorce. You don't think someone's going to be upset if someone says that to them? Get out of my house. That's literally telling her, if you talk to me again about problems, you can get out. So why would she want to tell you about anything? Oh wait, there's more. A couple people are asking about the exes. I have close contact with 3 of my exes. My previous wife calls me when she needs to talk. Her and her husband don't get along. I have 2 ex-girlfriends who I am still friends with, and I was friends with them when I met my wife now. My wife doesn't like them because she says that they cross boundaries, but honest to God, they are just friendly and we ended in good terms. It's nothing serious and I just don't want to give my friends up. Huh? Did I just read that right? He allows his ex-wife to rant to him and vent to him about her problems, but doesn't listen to his own wife? Okay. The fact that he's still talking to his 3 exes is already a red flag. Why are you talking to all your exes? What the heck? And you're letting your ex-wife rant to you and you give your ex-wife your time, but you don't give your wife the time to talk to you. And now that your wife isn't talking to you anymore, you feel upset when you told her not to talk to you. Okay, I see. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to ruin his own marriage? Because I feel like he is. And I feel like the wife just doesn't even love him anymore. Makes sense though, because honestly, I would stop loving someone too if they told me to get out of the house. The more I think about it, the more mad I'd get. Call me petty, but I'd rather be petty than get my feelings hurt again. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!